Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. You watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars A-10 Air V2 pant, available at RevZilla.com. This is the A-10 Air V2, new for the spring of 18. For those of you that are die-hard A-Stars aficionados, like I am, this is the iteration of the original A-10 Air, and we like this one much better. Let me tell you what changed besides the fact that it came down 30 bucks. This is still a premium two-season hot weather pant from Alpinestars. But the difference is they've ditched the leather, they've ditched the knee pucks, and again, that leather was in the knee as well as the seat, and they've really just made it more universal road-going functionality, which is a nice touch. They built the original version of this pant thinking that in hot weather times of the year, the European contingent that likes to think they're wearing a race suit or wear a race suit on the road would want that puck. What they found here in the US is that a lot of guys and gals were looking at it and saying, well, should I take it to the track? And we're like, stop. It is not a track pant. It is a two-season hot weather sport touring commuter pant with premium features. So that is much more understandable now. On the new version, this V2, they've added reflectivity, they've added micro mesh. You're going to see that now it has four-way adjustable hip pockets. You can add Nucleon KRHR. And one of my favorite things about this pant is it's using the Alpinestars GP-level armor. Now it is CE level 1, but it's big, beefy, hard with the comfort backing, and it is adjustable up and down as well. So again, when we think about this, this is a very hardcore two-season hot weather textile pant. Whether you're commuting, whether you're touring, whether you're riding a mixed amount, it's going to flow a ton of air. There's no liner here, so you're not able to turn off the air conditioning, and you're using micro mesh, and it should work really well with you. Now, let's talk about fitment. Hi-vis Brian, you can't see his face. I promise it's him. We'd never imitate or substitute. 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. His belly button's about a 35-inch, and his Wrangler jean waist is about a 33. He's wearing a size large. If you look at the size chart, this fits him fine. It's not overly baggy. It's not overly tight, and there's plenty of adjustability here. So you have self-adjusters that are baked in up here along the top, and you can see for his waist, he's actually kind of towards the tail end of it. Your knee adjusters go up and down. And or your knee armor, and we already talked about the hips being four-way adjustable too, whether you leave the foam padding in or you upgrade to Nucleon CE-rated hip armor. What that allows you to do is really buy this pant and then adjust it and fine-tune it so it fits you. Now, I will tell you, it's not a hemmable pant, and it doesn't come in shorts and talls. So if you have a really, really wacky inseam rating, you may or may not find this working for you. And again, it's a medial side zipper along the inside, but it's typically going to work pretty well for 80–85% of the US market that has typical ratios and sizing measurements. Keep that in mind. You can always give us a shout. Use the size chart. And remember, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks. I'd also love if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave me your comments, requests, your feedback on the A-10 Air V2. Now, if we dive into some of the nuance, it's a slide and a snap up top. It's not just a snap, so it's going to stay shut for you. Even if you're sitting on and off the bike, it's not going to burst on you. You do have a basic zipper down the front. You have these slash pockets on either side. And you'll see up here, this is a 360-degree circumferential zip. This is the female end of this. You just kind of zip that off, and it zips directly to the pant. You could fully remove that as well. It doesn't have to stay there and dangle like that. We just have it set up to show you. Down the front, you're going to see stretch paneling, accordion at the top of the knees. And remember, these big panels right here are this micro mesh, which is a nice, very refined area of mesh that will flow air, but is nice to the hand. The rest of the pant is going to be really the 600D poly dobby, which again is beefy in the impact areas, beefer much so more than the mesh. Moving down to the knees, the A-Star logo actually is raised. It's not an embossed. It's almost like a silicone. It's glued on or bonded with the material, adding a nice style and a fishing feature. And you're also going to see down here along the inside, you're going to have more reflective. Now turn the inside of your leg out, Brian. That's it, just right there. If we look at this, notice it is an auto-locking zip up here. This is your entry and exit point. This is going to allow you to unzip this, probably two-way, up and down. You get flow some air there as well, but that is going to be the ability for you to open up the pant leg to get it on. It is not sized as an overpant. Turn the face away from me there, Brian. If we look at the side, very brief shot. We talked about the hip armor ad nauseum, Alpinestars logo bonded, and then you get more of this four-way stretch that we saw on the crotch on the back side of the leg for breathability. Turn backwards for me there, HEB. Look at the back. Nice tall on the back. You can see what I mentioned earlier, which is the self-adjusters for his waist measurement with a large. He doesn't have a ton more room to go. Notice the accordion yoke in the back, that 360-degree zip that goes around. And I will tell you, this is beefed up dobby in the seat. The previous version had leather in the seat. I think they might have gotten away with leaving that leather in the seat. Anytime you use leather, it's more abrasion resistant than your basic textile, but they did decrease the price to capture that offsite. Notice the tailbone protector as well that's going to be baked in with a dense foam. Come back around to the front. So remember, sophisticated over the $300 mark. This is your 2-season hot weather, really mid to upper end investment from a pant size with Alpinestars. This is the A-10 Air V2. Again, iteration for this year, some changes, more easily understandable, more functional. And again, they took the leather away. You could look at that as a pro or a con, but really make sure you visit the product detail page, click the info button, read other rider reviews. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a Gear Geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion. Latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.